Hi guys, it's Rashida Jeremiah again, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. Okay, so oh my god, I have been contemplating of doing this video because it just brings back so much dark memories that I don't know if I'm ready to express. Like, can't lie, I'm ready to expose. But anyways, if you have seen from the title of this video, you gonna see how my life is goddamn fucked to the up. Okay, sorry for my language, but that's just the truth. Okay. So, anyways, this is about my ex and basically how he basically, I guess you could say, came out the closet, so to speak. I don't even know, really, to be honest, to this day. But whew, this boy put me through some shit, and oh my god, like some shit. Okay. But anyways, so basically the story is basically about how he basically like, I didn't even know this though. I can't even express myself right now because it's just so shocking too. Sometimes thinking back on it, it's like, how the fuck did this happen to me? Me, Rashida Jeremiah. Like, I don't understand. But anyways, so I'm gonna tell you briefly really what kind of happened for this story. We're gonna call him one of my friends told me to say it, call him Billy. So I'm gonna use Billy. I'm gonna use the name Billy, okay? We're gonna call him Billy. So this is like a few years ago, I think. I don't even care, but whatever. It was about 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I don't know. But anyways, so Billy and I, we were dating for maybe, when this happened, okay? We were dating for maybe about 5 months into the relationship. It was like 5 months. And all of a sudden, one time, he was at my house, right? And I was looking through his phone. Don't ask me. It wasn't even his phone, to be honest. I was okay. It was an iPod. And it was my iPod. I had gave it to him to borrow because he didn't have a phone at the time, and I wanted to be able to still communicate with him. So I just said, me being the nice girlfriend, I'm like, you know what? I have an iPod that I do not use, so do you want to use it? And he's like, okay. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. You can use it as long as you want. I'm just making you borrow it. You're not keeping it because, you know me, I don't trust nobody to give my shit to like that, even if you're my boyfriend. But anyways, so one time I was just checking up my iPod, just making sure he's not doing some dumb shit. It's my shit to begin with anyway, so why would you be dumb to even have shit on your, like, on the shit? Like, it's my shit, like. But anyways, so me in my head, something just said to me, yo, look through the iPod. Don't even tell me what it was, but I just thought, I'm like, just look through the iPod. And I'm like, you know what? He was sleeping at this point, so I was like, you know what? Let me look through this iPod. I looked at his iPod. Tell me why I see. Well, okay, let me rewind back, because before all this shit even happened, before we were in a relationship, I found out that he had a best friend that was gay. Okay, so keep that in mind before anything else. Just keep that in mind right there. Okay, so Billy, yes. So keep that in mind. Don't ask questions. All I gotta say is that 5 months in a relationship, I looked at the iPod. Tell me how I seen a conversation between him and his best friend, basically discussing how he wanted to break up with me. That's the first thing that I seen, and I'm like, wait, hold up. Break up with who? I'm like, okay, now I have to keep on scrolling. Like, what is this about? Break up? What? What is this? So I'm scrolling. Then I see him talk about how he feels like he's into guys, like he likes the, I don't know, like he feels like he's attracted to them, and he's confused about his sexuality. And I'm just reading this shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this man is sleeping beside me at this point when I'm reading this shit. And in my mind, if I was really a really crazy bad girl, I would have stabbed his ass. Because I would have been like, are you dumb? Like, what do you mean you're confused about sexuality in your relationship with me? Like, don't bring me into that bullshit. But then, you know me, I'm too nice. I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? And I just I literally couldn't breathe. Like, I was like such in shock of what I was reading. I felt like I was in a movie. Like, why is my life a movie? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I was like, at that point when I read that shit, I was like, no, get the hell out of my house. Like, I literally kicked him out. I was like, nah, like, just leave me. Like, I'm not trying to talk to you right now. And I basically talked to him. When this happened, I talked to my stepmom the next day, I believe. And I basically told her what happened, what I read. And she's like, wow, you know, I did see him walking like, she basically was saying how she's seen him walking funny to begin with. Like how, oh, a straight guy shouldn't be walking like that. I'm like, what? But I was like, okay, whatever, like, who says that? But anyways, she's like, you should tell him what you read. You should let him know, like, what you've seen, and, you know, you can't just let this go. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because I didn't want to talk to him after that. I didn't want to talk to him again. Like, I was going to ignore his ass because I said, this is bullshit. So I ended up talking to him the next day when that happened. Oh my god, like, he spazzed on me for looking at my iPod. He said, oh, that's my personal stuff. Why are you looking through it? I'm like, that's my iPod to begin with. So I don't know who you're talking to about why I'm looking through your stuff when it's my iPod. If it's your shit, then I can understand. But regardless, what is this about? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, I was gonna talk to you about it eventually. And what did he say? He's like, I don't remember really clearly because this happened a while ago. He's some shit like how he was gonna let me know when he figured out his sexuality, basically. And I was like, you don't figure this shit out when you're in a relationship with someone. You figure this shit out when you're not in one. Like, dude. So, yeah. But anyways, that was like the little story when I found out my boyfriend was basically like, I guess you could say gay. Because he did not know his sexuality at all. And then we basically, I don't know, we kind of, because of that whole situation that happened, we kind of ended up in like a breakup for like a weekend, basically. And then we got back together like the Monday. And then we ended up dating for another, I think, 3 months. But then it kind of started going downhill. And I didn't trust him because I seen shit like that. So I was like, nah, I can't do this. It ended up getting to the point where, eventually, things didn't end well between us. He ended up breaking up with me. And to me, because like, you don't understand, I'm a nice person. I did not know how to break up with him because I was just so attached. Because there's other more things, I'll let you know if you want to see that. If you want to know more information on what I'm talking about, I'll do another video on that. But there's some other connections that I kind of had with him, so it's kind of like hard to let go. But at the same time, I wanted to break up with him because I just did not have a genuine connection with him. And it got to the point where I feel like he felt the same way too. So then we just had to end things. But at the same time, like, oh my god, I can't lie though, he was a waste man. Like, I'm just put it out there. He was a waste man. But, oh my god. I just couldn't believe it though. Can you believe it? Like, not even to find out from him, I found out through text that he could possibly have been gay. And to me, if a guy's even questioning his sexuality, he could possibly be gay. And to this day, I didn't really know exactly, but I'm just so glad I'm done with that and it's in the past. But yeah, I just really had to share this story because I feel like it's just something that not a lot of people go through, and I felt like I didn't think I would go through it, and I ended up going through it, and I was like, wow, my life is really something. But anyways, I have some more story times because it's roasted around. Don't worry, I'm weird. But anyways, I have been very encouraged to make videos, and I really like the input my friends and then people are giving me. So I'm very excited to start making more videos. So if you want some more videos, I will definitely do that. So I will catch you all in the next video. Have a good one.